The crafting recipe shows that all guns require energy cores to craft, but energy cores can only be traded with Doomsday Believers, so trading seems unavoidable. Oh no, how did the Doomsday Believer get killed by zombies? Brother, I'll avenge you. Arriving at a new mine, I'll collect some coal and iron, then gather some deep stone for building my shelter later. Quickly slice and grind it to deep slate. Wooden fences look flimsy, so replacing them with stone instantly makes me feel safer. I'm running out of chests, so I'll add a few more. I'll also replace the basement with black stone for a more imposing look. I can't think of anything for the basement yet, so I'll leave it as is for now. Looking at the stone wall with a gap in the middle, it feels like something's missing. While looking at the crafting recipe, I suddenly had an idea. In the crystal transformation section, 8 glass and 1 lapis lazuli can be crafted into blue glass, 9 blue glass into 4 multi-layered glass, and 8 multi-layered glass and 1 fixed element can be crafted into 1 tempered glass. In simpler terms, 1152 glass blocks, 144 lapis lazuli, and 64 anchors can craft 1 stack of tempered glass. However, our shelter requires 3 stacks, so let's opt for the cheaper multi-layered glass. This significantly reduces the total materials needed and allows us to craft 3 more stacks for reinforcement. We've already mined enough lapis lazuli but not enough glass, so we'll collect sand. Smelting sand into glass requires a lot of fuel, and wood is a good substitute. Since the forest is too far, let's just plant trees at home. Throw all the sand in and smelt it. Skip this part if you need to sleep during a heavy rainstorm. Using the previous method, craft multi-layered glass, filling the second layer to prevent zombies from entering. This type of glass can't be dug down by hand. Now our shelter has a framework, which will effectively deal with early game zombies. Dig a moat around the base. Later in the nether, we can fill it with lava blocks or spikes, allowing for automatic monster fighting during blood moons. However, some monsters might spawn here, so crafting wooden giant horses is essential. It requires a lot of planks and thread vein, but the key issue is we don't have enough thread. While there's plenty of readily available thread in most cities, collecting 32 in 5 minutes feels too inefficient. Suddenly, I remembered that carpets can be broken down into wool, and wool into thread, so I rushed to the woodland mansion that night. But the zombies were firing like crazy, making it impossible to get out. So I sneaked over to dig up the wool carpets, only to be strung together like an astronaut by the zombies. Luckily I brought back a set of carpets, finally enough for 3 sets of wooden giant horses. After placing them outside the wall and building them, I had 21 left. The iron gate can be activated with a pressure plate. Let's leave the shelter as it is for now. The blood moon is coming. Let's quickly return to our shelter, grab a grenade and kill the zombies. We can hit them directly through the multi-layered glass, so our doomsday points have increased significantly, and suddenly the fog effect was triggered again. Now we can only see one area clearly. The durability of the Mei Yihui fire station is also empty. I put it in the repair station to repair it. 3 minutes later, the red fog gradually turned into white fog. The blood moon ended, successfully taking away over 1,000 doomsday points. Doomsday points can be exchanged for energy cores. With energy cores I can finally craft a gun. After some consideration, I decided to craft a heavy rotary and co-op gun. The required materials and components are shown in the picture. Collecting these items is relatively easy. A box of bullets only requires 1 iron wing shard. I found a doomsday believer in the wild and protected him. Following the steps I just mentioned, I traded for the necessary items and exchanged them all. Out with the old, in with the new. I took out the chlorophyll suit I wore before, disassembled it into chlorophyll pieces for later use. With the materials ready, I directly crafted firearms. One magazine holds 200 rounds, perfect for blood moon battles. After crafting the heavy rotating energy weapon, I built a multi-purpose structure, made several ammo boxes, and retrieved the ammo. Because we were previously chained into space by the pirates in the fortress, we must return for revenge now that we have the firearms. I was in poor condition earlier, but now I'm back with 2 guns to fight my way back. I heard there's a boss monster inside the fortress, and to get its equipment, I'm not holding back my ammo. After a bloody battle all night, I finally gained a foothold, and slowly fought my way into the treasure room. Suddenly I was hit and nearly killed, but no big deal, we brought plenty of medicine. We hid in a corner, and fired in unison. This monster took a full 10 of my sniper bullets to be full. Using the key to pry open the treasure chest, the supplies were decent, including many high-level equipment that we'll need later. I put some of the high-level equipment into the chest, but to prevent using it in the current situation, we won't use it in the